Hello, dear students. Our today's topic is the many and the none. It's the 8th chapter of your textbook, Chinar First. The chapter is written by two writers, Bansuri Tineja and Ashish Kothari. The writers start by saying that variety of trees, fruits, vegetables, animals, etc. is the spice of life. They add sweetness to our life. Life would be tasty if we had only potatoes to eat daily. If we had only one variety of mangoes instead of hundreds and hundreds of varieties. If we had only one kind of apple instead of many varieties. If we had one variety of trees around us. Biodiversity is the presence of various kinds of varieties of biological species. Biological diversity can be seen in the ecosystems that exist in the different parts of the world, in the genes of various creatures, in the different types of trees, fruits, vegetables, etc., in the animals found around us. Biological diversity is the variety and variability of life on the earth. We can imagine the importance of varieties by seeing the hundreds and thousands of color variants in paints that we put on the walls and other colors. It's only because of varieties of dye-producing plants and trees. Think about wild animals like tigers, elephants, bears, lions, etc. and pet animals like cows, goats, sheep, dogs, etc. You may have heard about food chains and food webs as well. They too depend on the varieties and variabilities. The writers then talk of the importance of these varieties and variables around us. They talk of the importance of biodiversity. They talk about the extinction of many plants and many animals which were thriving in a good quantity in the past, but have disappeared from the earth only because of man. Man has polluted the earth. Man has made the soil dirty to such an extent that these creatures have failed to survive. There are thousands of other creatures that are on the verge of death. Man has polluted the earth and water bodies. Man has benefited from commercialization and globalization, but he also have had adverse effects on the lives of people who depend on biodiversity. We need to preserve our earth, our diversity, our water bodies. We need to strike a balance between economic development and conservation of biodiverse life. Seattle, who is an American chief, is believed to have said, "When all the eagles and fish are gone," that he means when all the animals will die and the water's killed. He means when all water bodies are polluted completely by the pollution, only then will we realize that money cannot be eaten. He means to say that when everything will be gone, every animal, every plant and every water bodies will be polluted, it will be killed, then we will have only money in our hands, and we will realize that money is not a thing to eat. Money is not everything in the life. These small creatures, these small plants, even microorganisms and other plants, whatever they are, big or small, they all are important. They all are essential to our life. Thank you, dear students.